You know, looking at our tower cam shot, and this is our Color 10 tower camera looking off to the west. That is a hot look right there. Sunshine. It is warm outside. Right now, temperatures are in the lower 90s. It's pretty bearable, though. I mean, dew points are only in the low 60s, so we don't have the humidity of last week that was driving those heat indices or those feels-like temperatures well over the 100-degree mark. Looking at our temperatures so far for this summer season, we've had 19 days where we hit 90 degrees. On average, in a typical summer, you're going to have about 36 or 37 90-degree days. So I feel like we're kind of, running along what is probably pretty typical. We have not had any 100-degree days. On average, you get about one a summer. We've still got some time, but the overall pattern is one where the heat tries to surge, and then we usually get one of these cold fronts. We get a round of wetter weather that knocks back the heat. And we're going to find that this week. We've got a pair of cold fronts moving across the area this week. The first one is currently located here in Nebraska. Now, ahead of this front, the atmosphere is just a little too dry and warm really to support any rain. So when this cold front goes through tomorrow, it's literally going to sneak across the area. But it is still going to have an impact not only on humidity levels, which are low right now. They'll keep those humidity levels low behind the front, but it's also going to cool temperatures off. We're going to find readings falling back to near or even a little bit below normal by the middle of the week. And that's just the first cold front. Overnight tonight, we're going to be looking at starry skies. I think for tomorrow, we're going to find mostly sunny skies. Tomorrow is probably going to have a very similar look and feel to today's weather. Temperatures in the morning starting off a little bit warmer than we've seen here lately. It looks like about 71 for a morning low in Springfield with an afternoon high of 96 degrees. And you can see some of the impact of that cold front and the highs tomorrow. Low 90s to the north, upper 90s to the south. Here in Springfield, that 96-degree high, that would tie our hottest temperature so far this summer season. And while, yes, it will be very hot outside, we don't have the humidity, so heat indices are only going to be around 100 degrees during the afternoon. Then we get to Wednesday. The cool air has worked in behind the cold front, and at that point, we're looking at highs in the mid-80s northeast to near 90 to the southwest, about 89 for a high here in Springfield, a high of about 91 on Thursday. So temperatures are going to try to creep back up a little bit on Thursday, but that's ahead of a second cold front. And that cold front will move across the area by Friday morning, and that is going to keep our pattern mild, unusually mild, through this upcoming weekend. It's also going to keep our pattern very, very dry. We're in the middle of one of those summer dry stretches, and that's going to last for the most part, I think, through this upcoming weekend. And you can see the streak of rainfall that Debbie will bring to the East Coast. For us, if you're wanting some rain, I think I've got some good news for you. It looks like we're going to get into a pattern early next week where we could find rounds of clouds and showers and thunderstorms spilling over that summer ridge into our area. But before then, I would not count on any rainfall. Take a look at these temperatures, guys. We're looking at lows in the low 60s, I think, this coming weekend with afternoon highs in the low to mid 80s.
It seems like, I don't know if it's correct or not, it seems like maybe the longest stretch without rain we've had in quite some time.
I think you're right. I will check that, but I think you're right. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Jamie.